How we doing, everybody? We are back with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's just get right into it. Let's do this. Alright, so we're trying to go with intimately sad and stuff like that, because she likes that. So, let's see. Misery. Crimson Mouse. Atone. Ocean Ambient. Papa. Lust. Contamination. Suicide. Horror. Bouncy Vanilla. Sweet. Warm Nightgown. Meager Strawberry. Unstable Despise. So that could go either way. That could be a Sayori or a Yuri poem right there. Because she kind of likes happy, sweet things. I don't know. Maybe I did it wrong. Let's see. Let's see what we did.
Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry. I just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out for the festival, too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day at school where we're gonna get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fresh fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean with you of all people?
It's racist.
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Man, that's how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
What is the translation for that? Let's see. What is the translation for that? What is the translation for that? Google Translate. Monica. It doesn't mean anything. Does not mean a thing.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting in the desk at the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything all right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Little hop there, that means she's fine. Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone, okay? Alright, if you say so. I wordly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed and everyone's back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Howie, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? And what do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say that I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on in her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Howie. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really been like this. She's always talked to me about everything that's bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she really was dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Howie.
Oh, shit. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. Seems like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not anything different than how she's always been.
Get a slide. You're so funny, Howie. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is around.
You? Oh, shit.
I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyhow? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. This whole thing was just pointless. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Okay. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Monica's. Goddammit. Where's Sayori sitting? Fuck me. I watch her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. Oh, Yuri. But she looks away, just quickly with a flustered look on her face. That she does, the little cutie there. God damn it. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and I sit down in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be left alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that, I wouldn't, I promise. In any case, you were right. I'm sorry if I caused any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little much. Howie, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath the plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match on what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I do. I like reading with Yuri. I should take my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time in here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside of it. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Blah, blah, blah. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Yeah, she appears, but I didn't see the last word, damn it. Okay, may I have the pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Go with her, stupid. Ah, yeah, there you go. I might as well walk with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not? Shall we go, then? Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We're just, Yuri was going to go make some tea, so I was gonna go with her, yeah. It's not creepy. I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's you. She's blocking me. I'm for a load time with Yuri. Oh, snap. You're coming back with the fire. Monica, please mind your business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve Howie in club activities? My mouth gapes because she just lit that lady on fire.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, she just... Let's go, Howie. Yeah, let's go, Yuri. Screw you. You try to block me over here with your little green eyes and stuff like that. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Okay. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It makes me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Howie, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head up. Howie, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Well, that was fun. How do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert at tea on anything? Blah, blah. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Howie. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea in for each of us. Howie, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Get on the floor, huh? Let's sit on the floor, yeah. Why's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my... What's it because of? Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, that's why. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since I know it'll go with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions last time, each one holding half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Oh, shoulder touching. That's some serious stuff right there. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh-ho. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the words around her have faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading, but I'm looking at boobs. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. That's because she's not a fatty like us. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, look at the little anime background thingy. Adorable. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and I pop it in my mouth because I'm a fatty. Did I take another chocolate? I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Like she didn't know what she was doing. She's like, you're feeding me candy. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happens. Howie. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? Just friends, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. She wants me to keep feeding her more candies. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate from between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did he even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Oh! Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Jesus Christ. Oh, you suck! Oh, rip! Fucking, as it was getting good, we were feeding the chocolates and everything, and then here comes the cock block. Here comes the, nothing nasty. Nobody can get intimate in my literature club. Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Howie, you can help Yuri put away the seed stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken. Well, of course we're gonna show it to Yuri first. Gotta show it to Yuri. Howie, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. Ooh, yeah. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame, really. Maybe, but... Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. This one is called Beach. A marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. Oh, gotta scroll down. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tides come. Will it gently lick your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode away at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Deep. I'm aware that the beach is a kind of inane thing to write about. But I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Even though you say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well... It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off. The differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with a request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something so simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, so hers is done. Let's go with Natsuki's since they both wrote about the ocean.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just really not my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Jesus Christ.
Well, of course I'm trying at least. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club have to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up scaring me away?
It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Gah!
Or me, hooga, somebody Ooh. Ow. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh? Maybe I won't miss scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ah-ha-ha-ha.
I hate that, girls that just come up and smack you because, yeah, I hate that. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. But I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Okay, so this is her beach poem. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Well, that was like a love poem there. Did not expect that out of her.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Yuri's take on this was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Gee, she better not have said anything about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write the same topic.
So, we have a little feud going on there. One says the other made them write about the beach. Who's telling the truth? Who's lying? Alright, let's see Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can really tell that you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I did. Probably, Yuri. Oh, smart computer. You can figure it out.
Eh?
I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, so. But it's okay. You're making new friends, and I was just hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Howie. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. All right. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go and play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. She is so not happy with this. She knows that we're after Yuri now, and she is very upset. She's very, very upset. Guess we'll do Monica last.
Hi, Howie. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Aha! Anyway, let's look at today's poem.
Sure.
It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your writing style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too.
I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gently as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eye and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which mount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That was pretty good. I like that one. Okay, bye.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase!
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's immune to it.
Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Did I fuck up? In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
Sayori has always helped lighten the mood a little bit, didn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She said she actually wasn't feeling well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Who?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
You totally.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
Oh my god. Stop, Yuri. You're fine.
No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around.
Maybe that's the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Howie.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that! In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you gave one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Howie, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Ha!
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm gonna go with... Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something big.
No. I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Howie?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful.
I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone picks up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Oh, look at this. She wants to walk home with Howie. She wants to walk home with me. That's right, because I put them smooth words down on the paper. And she's like, oh, I like that. I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you like this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought we would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
How come you don't want to see your house? Alright. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on this Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she just told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Alright everyone, that's all the time I got for this video. What a trip so far. So far we're getting really close to Yuri, and it does not seem like Sayori is liking any bit of it. It even seems like Natsuki is a little bit jealous that I picked Yuri instead of her. I don't know. It's interesting. I like this game so far. Nothing really out of the ordinary yet. Some people were warning me like, oh, this game's crazy. It just seems like a normal game. I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Let me know down in the comments. Hit like if you do like the video, and subscribe if you like this video. Also, share it. It really helps me out, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in the next episode where we're gonna see her outside of school. That is Yuri. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and peace.